Vista is one of the most successful failures of Microsoft ever. Released in 2006, brought a drastically new Arrow theme, which replaced the Luna theme. But what was the history behind the development of Windows Vista? Let's find out. It all started when Windows Vista was in development. Windows Vista wasn't a major home release of Windows Whistler, even though it was going to be a minor release. In Windows 7, named Black Home, was going to be the major release. Build 3663 was the earliest known Longhorn development build as an alpha build. It introduces a new theme, a redesigned Luna theme, which matches the white theme. It's also more glossy. The default wallpaper, which was Bliss, is now replaced, and there's a build string, but it still says Windows XP Professional. Longhorn Build 4011 was introduced here, and it has Windows Vista's NT version. It's redesigned to have the Plex theme. The build string also signifies that it's Longhorn XP Professional. This can be seen in WinVer. The Windows Longhorn startup sound is actually not what it seems like. Try it out on VirtualBox and you find out it still uses Windows XP sounds. There's a new boot screen, which has a white version of the Windows XP logo, and it says Microsoft Longhorn. Longhorn Build 4073 introduced the Jade theme and was made on 2003. WinVer is changed, and now Arrow Transparency is introduced. Aside from the Jade theme and the new Arrow Transparency in the wallpaper, the start button still largely resembles Windows XP, but it's now black and the text has been removed. The sidebar is also redesigned, and there are now new icons. The recycle bin is identical to Vista's, but horizontally flipped. Although some of the XP ones remain. One more thing I want to point out is that the new boot screen now has the actual Windows XP boot logo, but just shrunken. It now says Microsoft Windows codename Longhorn and not just Microsoft Longhorn. And the loading bar is, instead of blue or green, is orange. So in 2004, Longhorn developers were confused of what they were supposed to be adding or save to Blackhorn. So in 2004, there was a development reset, and this is what it looked like. So yeah, the only major difference at first is that there's a black cow, and it's got long horns. And in WinVer, the orange XP text is now LH, but there's nothing more than that. Build 5048 also implements the Build 4074 icons, although the start button is more identical to Windows XP. Glossy effects are back, and the build string now says codename Longhorn. This is a pre-beta 1 build, and as expected, still has the Windows XP sounds, but I'm not sure if it still implements the Windows XP sounds or if it implements the new Vista sounds. This is the earliest known Longhorn build to identify itself as Vista. The star bottom is also changed, and the taskbar is almost identical to Vista. Almost every icon is, some icons are how they were in Vista. The wallpaper and build tree has been changed, and some icons definitely have not been changed. But other than that, there isn't really much changes. New sounds, a gadget pop out in the sidebar, more finalized taskbar, and finally, a new start button that doesn't look like Windows XP's. Yeah, this looks pretty much identical to Vista, with a few minor changes, which for me isn't really noticeable at first. Windows says Windows Vista, and to be honest, it looks so identical. The only difference at first is that there's no arrow feed. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. I'm not exactly sure. So I was gonna put the release candidate 1, but it looks identical. So that's what I'm gonna finish off. Hope you liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you guys later and catch you all later. Bye.